Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala rasulihil kareem. So moving on now, we're going on to the second type of nasikh, the second of the nawasikh, meaning the second type of particles which come onto a jumla ismiya and affects the meaning as well as the i'rab of that jumla ismiya. Correct? Okay? And in here we're going to discuss what we call here la linafyi al-jins, and I explain what that means inshallah. When you want to make a negative statement, but with a lot of emphasis, for example, in level 1 we study, for example, if I want to say, you make a negative sentence, you say laysa. But what if I want to make this sentence very emphatic, with a lot of emphasis, to say not at all? So for example, one is I say, I don't have a pen. Yeah? But when I say, I don't have any pen, one is more emphatic, isn't it? I don't have any, the word any is more emphatic. You see, the teacher isn't in the class, and when they come in here and the parent comes in, there's no teacher in the madrasa, like none at all. So jins here means the whole category, the whole category, the whole genus, category basically. So when you use this la, it's more emphatic. It's like none at all. Do you get what I'm trying to say? There are other benefits as well. I don't go into that at this level, but the main thing is when you have this la linafyi al-jins, la, normal la, it makes a very emphatic negative statement.
How do you know it's
Linafyi al-jins. When you will see how it works. Okay? Okay, it's called what? La linafyi al-jins. Okay? For example, if I want to say for example, laysal mujtahidu mahruman. That's negative, isn't it? The hard-working boy or the hard-working child or the hard-working person is not deprived. Yes? That's a negative statement. But what if I want to make it in a more emphatic way? I say, look, you know what? You're working hard and you fail this exam. I know you're working hard. I want to say, no person at all who works hard is deprived, ever. So then I would bring la linafyi al-jins followed by the thing I want to negate. I say, la mujtahida mahrum. Not the hard-working person is not deprived. I say no hard-working person. No hard-working person at all is deprived. Do you understand? So this creates a more emphatic meaning. No, remember it's a nasikh. These nasikh come on what? Jumla ismiya. Not in jumla fa'iliyah, these are jumla ismiya. Okay? What will happen now? So what happened? It enters onto a jumla ismiya. The mubtada is called what? The ism of la. Just like inna and kana. Yes? And the word after it is called mabni al-fath. The ism is like mansoob. It only has one fatha, not two fathas. So what do we say is mabni al-fath? So for example here, and the khabar is called the khabar. So in this example, we say what's la going to become? La is the la linafyi al-jins. What is it? La linafyi al-jins. Say again. La. So la linafyi al-jins. This was the mubtada, but it has now become the ism of la, like inna. And this remains the khabar of la. Now, there's a difference of scholars, but for now we're just going to go with what the standard is. Because this doesn't have tanween, you don't say la mujtahidan. You say only one fatha. So you don't say it's mansoob. Technically what you say is mabni al-fath. What do you say? It's what? You say la linafyi al-jins. It's mabni al-fathi fi mahallin nasb. You don't have to worry about that for now. So fi mahallin nasb means it's like a mansoob situation, position. But it's mabni al-fath, it's not mansoob. We did mabni already, didn't we, before? So in mabni you have to say the mahal. So is mabni al-fath. But what slot is it in? A mansoob slot. Some will argue, why don't you say it's mansoob straight off? Some have argued that. But the standard nowadays is this. If you say mansoob, somebody will think you don't know what you're talking about. But earlier scholars of some have said it's mansoob. That's easier for us. But if I tell you that, you'll be understanding class easier. But then when you read another book, somebody listens to you, they say, well, what are you talking about? It's not mansoob, it's mabni al-fath. So what do you have to say? It's mabni al-fath, but it's fi mahallin nasb. Correct? So you have to say what? It's mabni al-fath fi mahallin nasb. No, the mahal is mansoob, but the word is mabni al fath. Whatever word is mabni al fath.
If it's effectively what was originally the mubtada.
No, because now because like when the nasik comes, it changes it, so it makes it a mansoob slot. If it hadn't had a la, it would have been marfu slot. Are you following me? Okay. And then the mahroom is the same thing. Khabru la لنفي الجنس مرفوع بالضمة. Okay. The khabar. Yes, you can never have alif lam. It will always be because you can't do a general negation on a ma'rifah, can you? I can't say no, the man is in the house. It has to be no man, which is general, implying all of them. Yes? This is a tarkib. La لنفي الجنس اسم لا خبر لا. No. Unless it can be ma'rifah. Yeah, no, it can't be ma'rifah. It can be ma'rifah, for example, if you say like a, not like a name, but if you say, is Zayd here? So la Zayda fil bayt. There's no Zayd in this house. But you don't mean Zayd, you mean like no man. But you mean Zayd as a person. So is Zayd at home? La Zayda fil bayt. There's no Zayd at home. Meaning no one. So it doesn't mean Zayd, but that's deeper stuff. But you understand? It has to be nakira. And if it's ma'rifah, it'd be like that. Like you don't mean it as a word, you mean it like, yeah, and it wouldn't mean like a person. It would mean like no one, no person. It wouldn't mean that name. But that's a bit too deep. But for now, it has to be what? Nakira. Okay? So even though this is the tarkib, I bet you, if you come across 5 examples of this in your life, not in Nahw books, in real life, in text, you'll be lucky. The khabar of la never comes marfu. It's always a shibul jumla. A jar majroor or a zarf. So in theory, it's a marfu', but you will never see it. It will always come as what? A shibhul jumla. And the shibhul jumla will have a hidden khabar, which is the khabar. So for example, in the Quran it always comes, la ikraha. Ikraha means to force. So what's the thing regarding religion? La ikraha fi din. You cannot force any religion onto anybody. So what's la? Linafi al-jins. Ikrah is what? Ismu la mabniyun ala al-fath fi mahallin nasb. Yes? لا لنفي الجنس اسم لا مبني على الفتح في محل نصب. And this is في الدين. See, it's not going to be like marfu, it's always going to be a jar majroor. It's almost always. It's not written in the book as a rule, but that's what I've noticed in my life. It's always jar majroor. Except in the books of Nahw when they give you example. But even then, that doesn't happen. It's just always jar majroor. So في الدين is jar majroor. Okay? There is no compulsion in religion. لا خير في كثير من النجوى. لا خير في كثير من النجوى. لا رفث ولا فسوق ولا جدال في الحج. No fighting, no arguing, no foul language في الحج. It always has fi in the khabar. Okay? Yes? Another example. لا خير في السرف. There's no good in sirf, wastage. So لا خير في السرف, there's no good in wasting. ولا سرف في الخير. And there's no wastage in good. You get it? If you're wasting, is there good in that? No. But if you're doing good, can you waste in good? So if you're doing sadaqah, you can never waste in sadaqah. So لا خير في السرف. So look, خير اسم لا لنفي الجنس اسم لا مبني على الفتح في محل النصب. Say it with me. خير is what? مبني على الفتح في محل نصب. And في السرف is jar majroor become the خبر of the لا لنفي الجنس. Yeah, I'll discuss that shortly. Okay? ولا صرف في الخير. Okay?
Does the last not have a name to it?
Pardon me?
The last not will have a name to it.
خبر.
The line itself?
The last is called لا لنفي الجنس.
The slot has no name.
No, the slot has no name. Okay? Now the i'rab will be what? لا لنفي الجنس إكراها اسم لا مبني على الفتح. Now, in level 1, when I used to make life easy for you, I used to say, there's 2 opinions regarding the scholars, regarding jar majroor. Some say jar majroor become the khabar directly. And in level 1, we kept that. So it's easy for the beginner. Jar majroor become the khabar. Okay? But there's another opinion, and which is more common, is that say no, jar majroor become muta'alliq to a hidden khabar. So for example, what we would have done in level 1, for the ease, I would have said, jar majroor become the khabar of la li nafyi al-jins. So for example, let me give a more easy example. Zaydun fil bayti. Zayd, what does it mean? Zayd is in the house. What's the tarkeeb? Zaydun is mubtada and fil bayti is a khabar. We say what? Jar majroor become the khabar. That's acceptable according to one school, and I kept that in level 1 because it's easy. But the more common that you see in books is what? Jar majroor, and we say here we have to have a hidden khabar. Maybe like you say thabitun. Okay? And that hidden khabar is marfu, and this becomes muta'alliq to the hidden khabar. It's like doing like this basically. The reason they do that is because, what's the rule? Khabar has to be what? What state? Can a fi be marfu? A fi can't be marfu. So we said the marfu is actually hidden, and the fiddin becomes the khabar. But the scholars like Q, who said the same thing, why are you doing all of that for? Just make it khabar, and they've written it in the classical books. Like Ibn Ya'ish has said that, the scholar in Nahw, he said that. So that's why I took it in level 1, so it's easy. But now because we're going, then we will say, well, what we will say here, we will say, for example, we will say here, in Turkey we say, la nafil jins, ismu la, khabru la. And you can say khabar. Or we can say muta'alliq to the hidden khabar, whichever one you want to say. Either is fine. Yeah, we say, because the muta'alliq, we do that, we do more detail of the shibul jumla. When we come back to shibul jumla in the phrases, when we get the phrase in level 2, we get more detail. So I mean, because it's come here, I just touched it again. When it comes in level 2, wait, the shibul jumla comes, I'll discuss that in more detail there. Because the muta'alliq has much more detail, and as level 1, I want to keep as simple as possible, so I never into detail to avoid confusion. But have you understood the difference now? So in theory, what we be doing all the time, we say jar majroor become the khabar, and that is fine as well. But the more standard is what? You say jar majroor become muta'alliq to what? The khabar. So we say here, jarun fi din is what? Jarun wa majrurun muta'alliqun bi mahzufin khabarin. Ya bi khabarin mahzufin, ya mahzufin, which is the khabar of la. Bi mahzufin, sorry, khabaru la, sorry, I said that wrong. Is jarun wa majrurun muta'alliqun bi mahzuf. The jar and majrur are muta'alliq to a hidden mahzuf. And what's that mahzuf? Khabaru la is a khabar of la. Okay? So let me give you another example. Okay? Hidden means hidden. So for example, ar-rajulu fi Makkah. What's the i'rab of this? Ar-rajulu mubtada'un marfu'un bid damma. Yes? Mubtada'un marfu'un bid damma. Fi is harfun jar, Makkah is majroor, muta'alliqan, and the jar and majroor are muta'alliq to a khabarun mahzuf, which is something hidden here. But when you do Turkey, it's simple. Mutara khabar. But the i'rab, you have to do it like this. So fiddin, la ikraha fiddin. There's no force in religion. So fiddin, what's fi? Fi is what? Jar. What's deen? And the jar majroor, like in jumla fi'liya, it links. What is it linked to? It's muta'alliq. Can you see anything in muta'alliq? No. Muta'alliq is what? Yes. Muta'alliqun bi mahzufin. It's muta'alliq, it's linked and joined to something hidden. Which is what? The khabar of la. So basically say la ikraha mawjudun. There's no ikrah present in religion. And that's the khabar which is hidden. And that muta'alliq to the khabar. Does that make sense? Yes? Yes? You follow me? So let's summarize. Jumla ismiya, you can add nawasikh. One of the nawasikh that we done before was what? Hurufun mushabbahun bil fa'il. We finished that. One nawasikh that we had done today is what? La linafyi al-jins. What's it called? La linafyi al-jins. When it comes, the ism, it has a ism and it has a khabar. The ism is mansoob state, but it's always mabni al fath. the khabar is always going to be marfu'. But in theory, in practicality, the khabar is always what? The khabar is always jar majroor. The khabar, even though it's supposed to be marfu', it's always a jar majroor. Okay? Yes? So let me give you an example. Let's say, I want you to write a sentence. Write a sentence for me saying, say to me, there is no man in the house. How would I say that? La raju. No. Rajulan, not rajulan. It's mabni al fath, one fath. La rajula fil bayti. There is no man in the house. La rajula fil bayti. There is no. What's the question? خبر مقدم. We discuss خبر مقدم. Yeah, we'll do it later, meaning in the Shibul Jumla sentences. Okay? Let's say there's no boy in the madrasa. Not waladun, la walada. Because it's negative, it's emphatic, so you say la walada. Fil madrasati. La walada fil madrasati. There is no good in disbelief. There's no good in disbelief. What does good mean? La khayra fil kufri. There is no partner for him. Pretty kalima, innit? There's no partner for him. No. Yeah. La, I give you the easy one, you complicated it. La sharika. No, for him. Lahu. La sharika lahu. Okay? Okay, well, another example, something. There is no doubt in Islam. La shakka. La shakka fil Islam. There is no doubt in the Quran. There is no doubt in the Quran. La shakka fil Quran wa la rayba fihi. Alif lam mim dhalika al-kitab la rayba fihi. There is no doubt in it. So la ilaha is again la linafi. There is no deity except Allah. Okay? There is no messenger after Muhammad. There is no messenger after Muhammad. La Rasula or La Nabiya ba'da Muhammadin sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. You get it? Everybody with me? You understand how it works? But because ba'da is a shibul jumla, so the shibul jumla always is always at the fatha. It's always mansub. It's a zarf. So when the zarf comes, the shibul, that's in part level 1. I think you missed that out. So the shibul jumla is always going to be what? Mansub. And al-mansub muta'alliq to the khabar mahzuf again as well.
Okay, but you said
La nabiyya ba'da Muhammadin. Kun muzaf ilayh. Ba'da Muhammadin. Yes, everybody understand that? Did you call it a day on that one? Okay, subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika. Wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.